In this video, we're going to examine the evolution process of the feet and leg sections in all of Tony Stark's suits. Trust me, it's going to be super fun. Mark I's legs have openly visible belt-driven motors. Did you see that? At the same time, this first armor is heavy, bulky, and can only fly for a few seconds. Now look at the other side. Look at Mark 50. Tony combines all the nanites in his feet, reaches hypersonic speeds, and can go to space. Before your eyes get huge, look at Mark 85. My God, this is literally a revolution. Before we start, I need to tell you something very important. Hey, can you turn off the stage lights and create a romantic moment? Thank you. That's better. There's something I want to tell you. Producing these videos takes hours, even days of my time. Honestly, I put in a lot of effort. To contribute to my work and for more videos like this to come, subscribe to the channel right now without forgetting and like the video. Chapter 1. The legend that started in a cave. Okay, let's set the scene. Tony Stark was kidnapped in a cave. Bad guys all around him. And what do these guys want? Of course, they want him to build a missile. Tony Stark is the owner of Stark Industries. But what does Tony do? He says, I'm going to make a flying robot suit instead, in a cave. Folks, of course he doesn't say this openly. And our first baby is born. Mark 1. And Mark 1's legs equals a moving fortress. Mark 1's legs are a total beast. They have motors that work with belts inside. Imagine completely visible mechanical systems inside the armor. Gears and belts working next to Tony's legs. Wait, I'm going to show you a scene now. When Tony is testing the leg mechanism on the film set and gets caught on camera, did you notice something in that scene? This armor makes you look taller because the foot part is thick. It's obvious. These boots give you an extra 10 to 15 centimeters in height. Now we're getting to the crazier part. First, jet boots equals single-use rockets. Mark 1 has single-use rocket fuel in each leg. So you use it once, and it's done. Now I can hear the question you're asking. Where does it come from? I'm answering. This isn't an excuse for Tony Stark. From the scrap rocket parts he extracted from the missiles of the guys who kidnapped him. And these boots only work for a few seconds, but they get the job done. But there's a problem. There are open points in the leg motors, and it causes Tony to fall to the ground. That's why Mark II is needed. Chapter 2. The revolution that started in the garage. If this guy did these things in a cave, who knows what he'll do at home? And Tony comes home and says, I'm going to do this right. To be honest, if it were me, I'd go home, rest, and party. But after all, I'm not Tony Stark. Anyway, let's continue. This is where we meet Jarvis, and this is where everything changes. Repulsor technology equals game changer. Don't get mad right away. I'm going to explain every technological term I use simply. And if you're going to get mad at Tony. He's the one producing these. Now I'm explaining. If you don't know what repulsor means, simply, it means thrust power. Tony figured this out. If I can shoot an energy beam from my hand, why can't I shoot one from my foot? With Mark II, repulsor technology is added to the boot jets. No more scrap rocket fuel. There's pure energy. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite scenes. Do you remember the movie? Tony, with Jarvis's help, goes above the clouds. Then he goes too high and the armor freezes. He falls like a rocket onto his house and crushes his car. If it were me, I'd say, come on man, I have to fly again. Of course, Tony doesn't say that. He says, there's an icing problem at high altitude, and looks for a solution. Tony adds things called gyro stabilizers to the boot jets. What does that mean? Simply, small systems that constantly make adjustments to keep your balance. Think about it. You're flying in the sky. You adjust your direction with your hands. You give power with your feet. It's like a dance. Hey, can I be Tony Stark for a day? Chapter 3. War mode activated. Mark 4, 5, 6, 7. Tony keeps developing, and with each version, the foot technology gets more powerful. Now remember that legendary scene from the Avengers movie. Tony clicks on his bracelets. A capsule comes like a rocket, and the armor wraps around him instantly. But Mark 7's craziest feature is this. It has a powerful propulsion system on its back. So now it's getting power not just from the feet, but also from the back. This way, he can free his hands and shoot while flying. Now wait, let's think. Tony has jets on his back, control surfaces on his shoulders, repulsors in his hands, boots on his feet. They're all working at the same time. What kind of coordination is that, man? Okay, what we've seen so far is great. But Tony's thinking, am I going to use a machine room to wear my armor every time? Problem. It takes too long to put on the armor. What happens in danger? Solution. Mark 42, and things get really crazy. Chapter 4. Control it with your brain. Iron Man 3. Tony does something that makes everyone go, what's happening? Mark 42 equals, coming piece by piece. Tony injects small chips into his arms. They connect to his nervous system. And now, he can control the armor with the power of thought. Snaps his fingers. Armor comes. But here, the feet work differently. Each piece of Mark 42 can fly separately. Even the boot part flies to you by itself and locks onto your leg. Chapter 5. The future with nanotechnology. Infinity War. Tony's in space. Thanos is coming. And Tony has Mark 50 equals liquid metal. The entire armor is hidden inside Tony's arc reactor in his chest. Billions of nanoparticles. He presses a button and whoosh, the armor wraps around his body. In seconds. But the feet, oh man, the feet. During battle, Tony can move nanoparticles from his leg to his arm. He takes particles from the leg and makes a new repulsor for his hand. Think about it. Like liquid metal, it reshapes on your body. Mark 50 can fly at Mach 10 or faster. The fastest and most stable Iron Man armor ever. But wait, there's something better. Tony can combine all the nanites in his feet to make one big thruster. This increases flight speed by many times, reaches hypersonic speeds and can go to space. The guy goes to space with his feet. Chapter 6. Final Evolution. Challenging the Godsend. Game. Tony's last armor. Mark 85. Machine and muscle combined. Mark 85 has the previous nanotechnology, but it's different. The red boots and gloves remain armored, while the gold leg muscles look like muscles. Strong, flexible, and durable. Feet carrying the Infinity Stones. And now, the crazy part. Tony steals the Infinity Stones from Thanos' hand. How? Thanks to nanotechnology, the stones transfer to his own armor. The stones cover the entire armor, including the boots. Think about it. Tony's feet are carrying stones with the power to reshape the universe. He snaps his fingers, and Thanos' army vanishes. The cost? Everything. Final question. What's your favorite Iron Man boot? Mark 1's heavy metal boots? Mark 42's piece-by-piece flying system? Mark 50's liquid metal magic? Mark 85's infinity-powered boots? Write it in the comments. And if you watch this long, don't forget to press the like button. In the next video, which Marvel hero should we examine?